All right, guys, so I'm back and I'm here right at my seam so you guys can see my seam. Alrighty, so now that we're at our seam, this is where we're going to be lining up right here. And I've counted them and they are 15. We got 15 spaces that we're going to be working over again. Same way we did last time. We have our 15 spaces. And so I'm just going to be lining up my last row like we did before to make sure I don't get off track here. Now I want to put these both together. If you can see me here, I'm going to put them both together. Okay. And you know what I'm regretting now? I'm regretting not leaving a, a long strand for both. So if you do this and you're watching this to its entirety, I would say leave a long strand for both before you go ahead and create your seams, because if you create them and you leave your long strand, you'll have the color that'll match and it'll blend in. And now I don't have really a color that'll blend in, which I feel a little sad about, but we're going to make it work today, guys, because of this color is flowing. It's a pretty nice color, so we'll just have to make it work, guys. And then I'll just cut out a long strand of yarn. See how far we can go with this. I usually do about 60 inches, or for this case, I may do maybe 100 inches or so, just to make sure, because I want to have enough. I don't want to play yarn chicken like I did last time. Okay, so I have that. I have my first two locked in, my first two stitches locked in, or my last, I should say my last, because I'm going to be starting here because I'm a lefty. For you righties, you may start here. I'm not sure how it works, but for me, I'm a lefty, and for some reason it feels really good to start here. And so I'm going to go ahead and make sure I have them all lined up, since I didn't line up my first two, because I can't find my other stitch marker that quickly. It disappeared on me. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure I have them all lined up. Okay. Alrighty. Almost there. And here. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be starting at, guys. I'm going to grab my yarn and my hook, and I'm going to start seaming. Okay, so I got my yarn here. Now I have to find my hook. Okay, I got my hook, and I'm ready to start, guys. And again, we're going to start off in that third chain. So it's 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go ahead and single crochet right there. And then we're going to crochet, and we're going to start here. So we're going to crochet here. Or should I go? Yeah, we're going to crochet here. Line those two up like so. Hope you guys can see me. I'm probably going to zoom in a second so we can line these up. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and single crochet there. Alrighty. Let me zoom in a tad bit. Oops, maybe too much of a tad. And now we're just going to continue single crocheting down. Okay, let's get it started. And now we're just going to keep doing our same thing like we did. We're just single crocheting 3 in each space. Okay, so I hope you guys can see me good. And then I'm going to single crochet in each double, or in the end of each row. Okay, making sure that's lined up. And my tripod is on my work right now, so it's doing some funky stuff. Okay, now let me push it back here so we can see what we're working on. Okay, let's get it all back lined up, guys. Alrighty, there we go. That tripod was all over some stuff here. Alrighty, guys. So we're just going to single crochet all the way down again. 3 in each space. That's 1, 2, and that's 3. Okay, so we're just going right down there and we're single crocheting along, and we're going right inside there. Okay, trying to get my lighting right without the shadows. We don't want shadows, but we do want the work to be seen, right? And so we're just going to go ahead and single right there. 3 in this space. Okay. If I can get in here, I don't know what's wrong. Well, let me take that down, guys. I'm going to take that down and do it correctly. That's 2. That's 3. Okay. I don't know if you're like me, but you're like ready to hurry up and see what it's going to look like. And there we go with that one. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we're going to go into the next one. Into that end of those rows, into the double crochets. And then we're going to do the same thing. All the way down. And 3. All the way down. And don't worry if they're grouped together like mine. If you're like your single crochets and stuff are kind of grouped together, they can be stretched out. You can always pull them out and get them all together, guys. Don't worry about it. And you're probably like, why are they so spaced? They're so close together. Yeah, they can be pulled apart. That's a good thing about using this larger hook. You can kind of just pull your stuff apart and kind of get it placed together. Okay, and so we're just going to be working in those ends and those doubles. Crochets just like so. If I can get it in there. Okay, so making sure I'm still even and I'm good. And then I find out that, guess what? My piece came undone. I don't know how that happened. Okay. So we're just gonna keep singling down. And then after this, guys, we're gonna work on our collar. Okay, so the collar, we'll figure that out once we get there. I'll let you know what I mean. Excuse me. Just because we want to make sure it's not too wide. We may have to decrease over some stitches. We may have to do some things to create that collar. But it just depends on your size, because again, I'm going to be placing some different charts and I should say some size measurements. So that way you'll be able to go off of your size and how you want yours to drape. So that way you don't have to take the time out. You may not need panels this large. Your panels could be extremely way more smaller and it takes a lot less yarn. For me, I'm a little larger and I like mine a little drapier to kind of cover up some of this gut. So I like mine to be a little bit longer and a little drapier and a little flowier. And it takes a little bit more material to cover that flow that I have. Okay. And so we're just going to keep continuing. We're almost done. And that's why it shows this single crochet method, guys. You're probably like, why did you choose that method? Well, because guess what? I really want it to be done. All right, guys. So we're lined up and we're going to make sure we're in our last one and we have to do our last 4 stitches. So that's 1, last 4. 1, 2, 3. And look, guys, another round of yarn chicken. Let's see if we win this time. We got 3. We just need 1 more this time, guys. 1 more. 1 more. Can we make it? Let's try to make it. All right, we made it. And that's the 4th one. So let's go ahead and fasten that off. Pull that in. And let's see what we have. I'm going to turn my work on the right side. And let's see this creation. I'm super excited. This is the moment of truth. Now the neck, like I said, the neck is probably wider than what we want. So now we have to go and create a collar. So I'm going to go try it on, see where to go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. So we're back and we are recording this last bit of this video. So this is what we have. I'm super excited. If you finished yours up, you are with me here. This is our last bit where we're going to be working on our collar. So I had to basically kind of line it up until where I have an even spot around, guys. And so we should have this V shape that we're looking for, just like an average poncho. It has that V shape just like so. So with this V shape that we have, guys, we're just going to be creating this collar. And in order to create a collar, guys, we are going to be working in each of these ends of the rows. Now we do have a seam here that we will be skipping. So do not worry about going into that seam. We're just going to be going into each of these end of the rows. And we're going to be creating single crochets at the end of every row. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with that part. It's super simple, guys. It's just a part to create our collar because I don't think any of us probably could fit this right now, you know, around our necks anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and make a slip knot and attach my yarn. And I'm going to attach it here like so, right into this top one here. And I'm just going to begin a single crochet around. I'm so excited, guys, to create this pattern. And we're going to be doing different variations of it and all that good stuff. So just go ahead and single crochet all the way around and the ends of every row, guys. Don't worry about those spaces. We are ignoring all those spaces, guys. We've done enough in the spaces already. It's just time for the single crochet at the end of every row. Okay? So that's what we're doing, guys. If you want to just go ahead and keep doing that, you can. If you want to stay with me and do it, either way, go ahead and do that. But after we do this row, we're going to do another row of single crochet. So if you wanted to know what's next, so you don't have to sit with me, you're more than welcome to go ahead and just continue all the way around, join with the slip stitch, and after you're done with that join, you're just going to chain 1. And you're going to single crochet all the way around again. So we'll have 2 total rows of single crochet around that neck. After that, you'll go ahead and weave in your ends. After you weave in those ends, you're just going to wear it, put it on. Snip them all up, get those ends woven, snip them, whatever you got to do. Put this poncho on, wear it, rock it. I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. Please, you have all my contact information in the description box. You can email me. You can message me on social media. You can send me some happy mail and send me a picture, however you want to do it. Guys, I cannot wait to see what you come up with. And I cannot wait to make another one with a different color because I have some mandala that my beautiful, awesome sister Megan sent me that I'll be creating one in as well. I just didn't know how much yarn I'd be needing, so I'm going to be needing both of those skeins she sent me, and I'll be using that. And I cannot wait to create a poncho in that, guys. It's springtime coming around this. Well, it's springtime officially right now, so this poncho is perfect for that weather, guys. It's perfect. And it's perfect for summer too, guys. So make these up. They're super simple, guys. Super simple. And we're going to get a little bit more complex with these ponchos. If you guys just don't want just mesh only, if you want some different types of stitches, we're going to have some fun. So just bear with me. I'm going to be creating more patterns. So some of them are going to be a little simpler, and many of them are going to be where you can see them in the screen. But for this larger project, sometimes you won't be able to see them fully until I get the full setup all done. So let's just continue going around, guys, and I'll meet you back at the end. So we're just going to single crochet all the way around like we're doing. We're going to chain one. We're going to slip stitch, chain one, and then do another row of single crochet. You're all done after that. I'll meet you back when we're all done, guys. My storage is getting low. Love you. Okay, guys, so we're at the last part, and I'm just single crocheting into my last two. That's my second to last. Then this is my last. Now we're just gonna slip stitch it, and we're done, guys. I'm gonna snip this. Snip. Pardon my dull scissors, guys. This was a part of my collection where I had, and I left it outside on my porch. Neighbor kids grabbed them and all my hooks, took them in their homes, stepped on them, crushed them, broke them, and I had several hooks that were lost. But that's another story. But anyways, all done, guys. Look, we're done. Now it's just time to go ahead and get our ends woven in and snipped and all that good stuff. And we're done with this, guys. Super cute neckline. Love it. Nice and taut. Stitches nice and loose, but it gives that beautiful airy look. I'm going to go and put this on, be back, and share with you some pics. Thanks for watching this tutorial, guys. And until next time, love ya.